If you're someone who has struggled with stubborn pockets of fat or are looking for an alternative to going under the knife, well, you could find this next segment particularly interesting. Well, today we're talking to sisters Samantha and Bernadette, who own Body Catalyst, Australia's largest body sculpting business. Welcome, ladies.
Hi,
Thank you.
Well, tell us, how did you start Body Catalyst?
Well, I have a health science background, and what really fascinated me was, irrespective of how well people ate or how much they exercised, they would still hold on to pockets of fat on their body that they just couldn't shift.
Yeah.
And this would really affect their self-esteem.
It sure does.
So when I learned of cryo in a journal, I was really excited to be able to find a non-surgical liposuction treatment which would help these people shift those stubborn pockets without any downtime or surgery. And so my goal was to make these treatments affordable and accessible to the masses.
So exciting, isn't it? And because for the most part until now, the only way to lose fat was to go on an extreme diet. You've got to exercise continually, or even more extreme, having invasive liposuction. Now, tell us about some of these non-invasive treatments.
Our two most popular ones are fat freezing and non-surgical facelift.
Now, I've heard about fat freezing. What is it?
So fat freezing is a phenomenal treatment. It's liposuction without the surgery. So it's a controlled cooling technique that permanently eliminates up to 20 to 30% of fat cells in those targeted areas with each treatment.
Excellent. Now, can you explain, how do you kill fat cells?
Yeah. So Harvard research shows that your fat cells are susceptible to the cold. So once they reach -1 degree, the fat cell goes through a crystallization process that kills it. And over a period of 12 weeks, it will naturally eliminate from the body. And the great thing about it, Yvette, it's once those fat cells are gone, they're gone for good.
Well, that's phenomenal. Now, you also provide an advanced skin tightening treatment for the face, which has been dubbed the Lunchtime Lift. Tell me about that.
Yeah, this is one that our clients love. It's our non-surgical facelift and irons out those fine wrinkles, as well as it lifts, it contours and it tightens. It reaches the same muscle layer that surgeons use when pulling back on a facelift. And the beauty of this treatment, Yvette, is that you see instant results and the results continue to improve.
How incredible. And there's no downtime, is there? So you can go from the clinic back to work and no one will suspect a thing. Now, I'd love to get a treatment done. How do I do this and where do I book?
Via our website, or you can call 1-800-THE-SHIFT.
Fantastic. And what advice would you give to someone who is going for a non-invasive treatment?
So two pieces of advice. Firstly, ensure that the therapist that's treating is qualified. At Body Catalyst, we hire all health professionals with backgrounds as naturopaths or nutritionists or dietitians, because they understand the body in detail, and we find that they can bring their expertise and combine it with the treatments in order to give the client the best results. And secondly, just make sure that the grade of technology that's being used is of medical grade. There are varying degrees of technologies out there that all differ in terms of performance and safety. So at Body Catalyst, we use only advanced medical grade treatments. And every year, just like your smartphones, we're updating these treatments to ensure that we have the latest available.
You know what you're doing, don't you? Well, thanks so much for coming in. Body Catalyst is giving all Today Show viewers a special offer for a free consultation and 50% off your first treatment when you quote Today Show at booking. Body Catalyst, leading the way in non-surgical treatments.